Yes. Welcome back to another video.
Yo.
Live stream season, 4 in a row for you, innit, LB? 4 in a row. It's my third of the day, your fourth of the day. So, you know what I mean? Big content. Big content.
Big content. That's what we like to see, man. It's an interesting game, this one, bro, because like some people might look at this and go, oh, it's Fulham, easy win. Then some people might go, it's Fulham, the 7th in the league, gonna be difficult. And then some people just might be like, don't give a fuck. Don't care. Just get them winning it.
I think the main thing is that Fulham obviously, they can hurt you. Mitrovic can hurt you, but you'd expect City to do bits in this.
Yeah, I agree. The thing is, bro, I can't lie, yeah. I've been backing City in this fixture for weeks, man. Like, I saw this fixture weeks ago, and I thought, this is the one, bro. If City gonna, if City, I'm gonna say it. If City gonna hit a double figures,
no,
I'm gonna say it, bro. No. This is the game. Nah, it's not that disrespectful.
That's disrespectful.
No. Hear me out.
There is no hear me out.
It's not that. No, bro.
You just said we're gonna get into double figures against Fulham.
No, I didn't. No,
yes,
I
you
didn't
did.
say that. No, I didn't. I said if there was a game to get double figures,
then this is the game.
But what?
Not any other games. No. So Fulham are the shittest then.
No, absolutely not. I backed Fulham from the start. I think Fulham are a really good side. But if there's a team that City could score a lot of goals against, I think it's probably Fulham. They play attacking football. They play good football. Marco Silva plays in a way that rarely is a defensive stance. And because of that, he concedes a lot of goals. You only have to look at the Premier League table. You only have to look at his time at Watford, at Everton. He concedes a lot of goals. I just feel that, bro, if City turn up tomorrow, it could be a big day, bro.
Yes,
Serious.
but bro, you say this, but we just played Leicester, who have a worse defence than Fulham, and we only beat them.
Did you see how Leicester played in that game?
Yeah,
bro?
and what's stopping Fulham doing the same thing?
Marco Silva.
Yeah, but okay. Bournemouth then. We played Bournemouth. They've got a worse defence.
Yeah, but that was early on in the season. We were still trying to work out what was the plan. You know what I mean? Like what was going on with City at that point. Like,
what the situation is.
I can't lie. I'm heavily confident about tomorrow.
Well, I mean, everyone should be confident. It's a game that you look at in the season, and you should be looking at saying we should be beating Fulham. But there's a mixture of confidence and losing your head a little bit with it.
Bournemouth was our second game of the season.
Okay.
It was too early. Do you know what I mean? Like we're in our flow. We've got a good squad. We've got a good team. Minimal injuries. Haaland's back tomorrow. Alvarez is on fire. Kevin De Bruyne is picking up some major form, and I just feel like this is the day, man. This is the day where City put like a marker on the map and say, we are here.
Oh, no.
We're here.
What, against Fulham?
Yeah.
That's where the marker comes, against Fulham.
Bro, you're disrespecting a Europa League plague side here. This is a Europa League
Bro,
plague
you're
side.
saying we're going to double figures against his side.
Yeah, but I'm saying it in a non-disrespectful way. I think that this is a good team. I think Fulham are a really good side. I backed them from the start. I think Fulham are going to have a really good season. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think Fulham are a good season. I think they're finishing in the top 10.
But they're due a big beating. I think it's going to come tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I like the energy. Cyber Kid with the 4 seasons. We average about 4 goals at home. Okay. And Jordan Baz with a £10. Yes, it's Jordan Baz, mate. He said, yo, what are you saying, boys? Just back from uni and get a notification that there's another live stream. Great way to start the weekend. 3 points tomorrow for sure. And will be a good game.
Why are you so negative for, Jordan? Where's the 10-0 prediction at, bro?
I thought you didn't know what I mean then. I was like, you don't call me Jordan. Imagine you calling me Jordan. That's when I know I've done something wrong.
I appreciate the £10 donation, Jordan, but mate, you got to be less negative than that, mate. You got to be positive about our performances. Right? Listen to this, yeah? Cyber Kid says we average 4 goals at home. This is our Premier League fixtures at home this season. Bournemouth scored 4. Crystal Palace scored 4. Nottingham Forest scored 6. Man United scored 6. Southampton scored 4. And Brighton scored 3.
Yeah. I'm not saying you shouldn't back us. I'm not saying you shouldn't back us. I am fully backing us to win. I think we will win. But at the same time, I don't think we'll win by double figures.
Very reasonable of you, bro. Very reasonable.
Sai with a 5 says, yes, join all streams today except this one. Me and my mate watching Enola Holmes 2. And by the way, City winning 3-0 Rodri Screamer, I hear. Sai's got some inside knowledge about tomorrow. Yes, Sai. Enjoy your film. Oh no, it's not a film. It's Enola Holmes 2. Is it a film? It is a film. It's a crime film. Okay. Millie Bobby Brown. Yes. Hopefully it's good, mate. Never heard of it in my life. Scooter with a 2 says, chill, JP. I'm with LB on this. We're going to dog them.
I don't know why you're being so negative, bro. Honestly, like, if your score prediction is anything less than 4 goals for City, then honestly, bro, I don't know what to do.
Okay. Well, let's fast forward to score predictions then, because
just fast forward. The stream is almost over.
No. We'll just give score predictions first, then we'll go for a team. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So score prediction for me, I think 4-1. Mitrovic gets 1.
Okay.
What's your score prediction? That's what everyone wants to know.
Do you want the real one?
The real one. Well, when say it with chest, bro. What do you want in your chest? Right. What are you feeling now?
7-2.
7-2. Yeah. 7 to meet you, bro.
I think that's fair. I think that's reasonable. I don't think I'm being disrespectful. I think we'll score 7 goals, but I think Fulham will score 2 goals.
Okay, Mitrovic to get a goal. I think it's more likely going to fall.
I think a penalty. I think a penalty, bro. I think a penalty. I think he gets a penalty and he banks
yeah, nice. Masso, member for 3 months, says, LB, please shut up, bro. I beg you.
I've downgraded it. I've downgraded from 10 goals to 7. What more do you want from me?
He took all 3 of them months of membership, Masso, mate, and took them off his scoreline. So allow it.
Do you want me to? I can be negative if you want, but I don't want to be a negative guy, innit? So that's why I'm saying 7-2.
But you could not be negative in this situation because you're backing it too hard. Jordan Baz with a 5. Only 10 goals. Let's go get 20. 21 is his prediction. Julian season with the double hat-trick.
Yeah, he's just being silly now.
He can't win. He can't win. You tell him he's being too negative. Now he's being too positive.
Jordan Bass, have a word with yourself, mate. First you're being too negative. Now you're being silly. Come on, man. This is a real stream.
PK MCFC over 2 months says, look at the prony in LB talk. Yeah, facts. Anyway, I guess we're smashing them too.
I genuinely feel like that's a reasonable scoreline. 7-2. Is that not reasonable?
Kay says if we lose, LB got to shave his beard. That's not happening.
I feel like that's completely reasonable. 7-2. They've got one of the worst defenses in the league, but they score goals.
I still don't think it's reasonable. 7 goals is a lot, bro.
Do you realise we have Erling Haaland, bro?
Yeah, I realise we've got Erling Haaland, bro, but I feel like around the 4 goal mark is reasonable. Yours
we scored
is
6
bro,
against Man United.
Bro, the most goals in a game is 10 goals in a game, innit? Right? And you're saying 7 is reasonable.
We scored 6 against Man United, bro.
Yo, Man United is shit, bro.
Right, and still, we scored 6 against Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, and they've been bad as well. They were going for a rough time when the game was. It's the worst time to play Man City.
I think Forest are a decent side, you know, honestly. Like.
Oh, and Fulham aren't. They're sitting 7th. Wait, no, I'm going to look at what... This might go well for team not 7-0. Let me have a look at Fulham's last results. Right? So, Fulham's last results. They drew 0-0 against Everton. They beat Leeds 3-2. They beat Villa 3-0. They drew against Fulham 2-2. West Ham beat them 3-1. Newcastle beat them 4-1. Fulham did have a red card in that one. They beat Forest 3-2. There's a lot of goals in these games. So it does kind of back up what you're saying about the defence. There's a lot of goals in these games, like 2-2s now. I don't know, innit? I don't know. Did I say they drew against Fulham? Sorry, I meant they drew against Bournemouth 2-2.
Well, listen to this, right? Listen to this, yeah. This is how many goals they've conceded. 2 against Liverpool, 2 against Brentford, 1 against Arsenal, 1 against Brighton, 1 against Spurs, 2 against Forest, 4 against Newcastle, 3 against West Ham, 2 against Bournemouth. Well, these guys concede goals. This is the Marco Silva trait. This is Marco Silva for you, bro. Seriously, tomorrow you're either going to get a Fulham win or a Man City that will thrash them. I'm saying I think 7-2 is a perfectly reasonable prediction.
Okay. Well, I mean, to be fair, tomorrow you can reap the rewards, innit? You can reap the rewards, bro. Tomorrow, when your 7-2 comes in clutch, and you have been good with your score predictions recently. I mean,
I've got the last one right.
The last one right.
You're laughing at me then? Nah.
I mean,
you not understand?
I mean, it was only 3-1 the score prediction then, not 7-2. You've doubled that score line.
Yeah, but bro,
you've doubled that score line in the same amount of minutes.
I'm using my football knowledge and my studies of the game
to
provide the chat. I'm providing the chat with my knowledge, my prediction. Okay. If they want to disrespect me,
you want to disrespect me,
bro.
Stephen Graham in the chat said, "Good evening, you beautiful people. Take 10 seconds and think, how good is it to be a Manchester City fan?" Very, very true, mate. Very, very true.
That is factual.
Scooter with a 2. Yes, says Scooter. Says 50-0. No more, no less. I think I'm spot on. He's spot on with his 50-0. I mean, I think that might be a little bit too positive. Might be a little bit too positive with that. I'm not the real Buffy with a 179. Says Manchester City 3, Fulham 2. I mean, I'd take it because it's just a win for City. But
we score more than 3 goals tomorrow. I can guarantee you.
Ronnie Pickering with a 5 or 449 says, I love Rico Lewis, but it's important to not overhype our youth players. We need to sign a contract extension as soon as possible. 5-1 tomorrow. Fulham bag first, though.
That's a reasonable scoreline.
That is reasonable.
I think that's a reasonable scoreline. And, I don't think I'm too far away. You know what I mean? I've only got a couple of goals for us and then 1 more for them. Right? I think that's a reasonable scoreline, Ronnie. I think you're about right there with the 5-1. And 7-2 is not too far away.
Oliver Wilson, member 7 months, says LB said Henry was the greatest player of all time on Twitter, and I knew he was wankered, and now he's said 7-2. Well, caveat to that, you didn't say Henry was the best player of all time, did you? You said in the Premier League.
Correct. So well done for wasting your member chat, Ollie. I did say Henry was the greatest player in the Premier League.
In the Premier League, and I think it'd be very hard for a lot of people to argue with that.
I think I agree. I was watching I was in the pub, right? I was watching. They had his goals, all his Premier League goals on the CV. Mate, his goals are naughty. Thierry Henry. I think.
Thierry Henry was unreal.
I think it's difficult to argue that.
I think it's a very, very hard argument to come at it with someone else.
Yeah, I'd say based on what I saw in the pub, yeah. And obviously, what I saw back in the day, I think that Thierry Henry was the best player I've ever seen in the Premier League. And I'll also be interested to know what the older City fans in the chat, I'm not saying old, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? Fans who were around in the 2000s, when he was on there, early 2000s. What do you think? Is Thierry Henry the greatest Premier League player of all time? I have to say, yeah. I was watching him, bro, and he's just a magician.
He was unreal.
He could do it all, man. So, yeah, I've gone Thierry Henry.
He was unreal. Chad the Lynx, member for 3 months, says, LB got the midweek prediction right and has lost his head like Liverpool game. If we don't win, petition to never let LB predict anything over 5-0.
Whoa. I think I need to take up a little bit of an issue with that comment because I didn't know that Pep Guardiola was not going to play a right mid. Did I? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That is a bit wild.
Is that my fault? My prediction was based on Pep Guardiola playing a normal team, and he didn't play a normal team. He played no right mid or right winger. We had no one on that right hand side.
I'm still adamant that had we played a normal team, we'd have beat him.
Me too. 5-0.
That's the worst part when I think back to that game. Richard in the chat says that Henry was unreal. To get it like unreal.
Oh, very good.
That was very good. That was very good.
That was very good.
Sad Cafe says Henry's defo best. Benno says Henry was absolutely fucking legit. Andy Barlow says his favourite player growing up. So I mean, I don't think I can say it's a hard argument to come at. It's a hard argument to come at. Henry is. I'm not the real Buffy's, but Henry and those laughing faces like it's a silly comment. That ain't no Buffy. Silly comment.
I know Buffy's on the wind-up tonight, mate. You know what I mean? Look at his prediction, 3-2 Man City. I mean, he's being negative there with his prediction. He's now saying Henry's not the best player in the Premier League. Nah, he's on the wind-up, mate. He's on the sauce.
Yeah, he's just in Harry Kane's clear.
No, just everyone ignore the real Buffy who's in the chat, right? He's on the sauce. You don't need to get involved.
He's not the real Buffy, bro. He's not the real Buffy.
It's not the real one. Should we go through a predicted 11 then for tomorrow? Because I think that's probably a good thing to do.
Yeah, that's probably a good shout.
Right, so in goal, you know, Ortega's done good. I think we all know it's going to be Edison to start in goal tomorrow. Hoping for another good performance from him. The defence is really, really interesting because you've got loads of options, and I think there's going to be so much debate in the chat there about who should play where. Let's be honest, Rico Lewis isn't going to play.
No,
so you've got to decide whether or not you play Cancelo right back or Cancelo left back. I think that's the first thing that we should decide, bro, because that then sets the tone. That then allows us to understand what's going. So
I think it'll be Cancelo left back regardless. Because even if I think it'll be Cancelo left back, then again, he could play Sergio Gomez in this game, but then he might not want to do that. He did play again in midweek, but he could play Gomez. He could legit give him a go, but I think he's more likely to go with something like a Cancelo left back, Stones right back.
Yeah, I think he's going to play left back. So should we whack Cancelo in at left back then?
Yeah.
Cancelo left back. Okay, so do you want to do the right back now, or do you want to do the centre backs?
We may as well do the right back because then it can determine. Because basically, we only have 2 right backs available when Cancelo plays left back, and that is Stones and Akanji, who aren't right backs. Obviously, Rico Lewis is a right back, but he's not going to play.
So I would go on this one, bro. John Stones.
I completely agree. John Stones right back. So the 2 centre backs. Then this is where could get interesting, but I think it's got in my head. Obviously, with the Kanji not being fully fit, do you know what I mean? Not like we don't know the situation.
Oh yeah, he's not even fit. Kanji. I'm going to run that Paul straight away because it's not even properly fit. He's not going to play, is he?
Yeah, it's a bit of a rip. Oh yeah, I didn't realise you did that, Paul. Yeah, I don't think Akanji's going to play at all. I don't think he'll start anyway. I'm not sure on his fitness, but I have a feeling the centre backs will probably be something like Ake Diaz or Laporte Diaz.
I think it'll be Laporte Diaz.
I think it'll be Laporte Diaz. I don't know what's happened with Nathan Ake, but he seems to have really fallen out of favour.
I think he's just, honestly, I don't think he's done anything wrong. I just think he's out. Yeah, I just think he's out of favour. He's struggling to get in the side, but I don't think it's anything to do with his performances. I doubt it's anything to do with his training. I just think it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. It's just that you just don't get selected. I don't think he's done anything wrong at all. I just think he's not in there right now. And I agree. I'd go Ruben Diaz and Laporte. I think you have to play Diaz for Mitrovic. And then you need a ball-playing player. Well, the only one that we have on the left-hand side is either Ake or Laporte. Laporte's the better one. So it has to be Laporte. So it's going to be Laporte and Diaz. That is the centre-back partnership. It has to be. Akanji's not properly fit.
I see people saying that basically that it could be Diaz Ake. Do we pull it?
No,
we don't pull it. You're that strongly certain
no,
that
because
Ake
I'm
won't
sorry.
play.
I really like Ake at the moment, but he doesn't get ahead of Diaz. He doesn't get ahead of Laporte in this game. It just doesn't happen.
I mean, to be fair, we might see him against Chelsea.
You probably will see him against Chelsea, but I do not see Nathan Ake starting tomorrow ahead of Laporte. There is no reason I can think of to start Nathan Ake ahead of Laporte tomorrow. I mean, if you want to do a poll, bro,
no,
send it.
No, I don't think we need it. I agree with what you're saying. I think Ake will be more likely to play against Chelsea. Mm-hmm. So I think it's this is what I thought anyway. I generally did think this was going to be the centre back partnership. I just remembered that Ake exists. Professional idiot with a $50 donation. Yes, professional idiots with a big 5-0. He said there was a man named Trashtiano Crapnaldo. He was banned to the lands of Benchlandia because he could no longer stat pad farm Europa League teams. I told him that that if he tried farming again, I would call Bayern and City to put him down. Professional idiot, mate. I forever love them super chats. They're always the best. Trashtiano, Crapnaldo.
I think the Trashtiano is probably one of the cleanest ones he's ever done.
Yeah, the cleanest ones. They're usually quite a bit different, but Bench Landia, I like that. Bench Landia. Yes, Professor Idiot, massively appreciate it. I'm not the real Buffy the 419 says, I'm really sorry for Son, who could miss the World Cup. Oh, yeah. You have Son, obviously, with a fractured eye. Ben Chilwell now out as well from the midweek game. It's madness. This is what we keep saying, isn't it? This is what I keep saying about
this is what it is, bro. You know, this is the World Cup, man. This is what you get when it's in the middle. And I don't necessarily disagree with it being in the middle. I agree with G-Nev. You know what I mean? He was saying that every 25 years, you've got to have one in like the Middle East or somewhere where you've got to have it in the winter, because otherwise it's not a proper World Cup if you eliminate people. But this is just what it is. It's part and parcel of the game. We all knew it. It could still happen to City. You're sat there, you know, crossing your fingers that it ain't going to happen to one of our players just before the World Cup. But you never know. You never know. Oliver Wilson, yes,
Oliver Wilson.
Absolute GG's, guys. Let's get some W's in the chat.
W's in the chat for Oliver. Yes, Oliver.
I'm professional there as well with a 50.
Yeah, with a 50. Big W's for both of those.
Yes, guys. GG's. Thanks a lot, man, for the donos. And remember, guys, make sure you click Oliver's present at the top and click opt in it if you've not already done so.
Yeah, make sure you allow the gifts. We'll run the ad again at the end of the stream. But we've got a Xtra Club Super Sunday this Sunday. Big things.
Yeah, that's it, man. Right, let's move into midfield. Rodri.
Yeah, it just is Rodri, especially after midweek. It's definitely Rodri. De Bruyne. It's going to be De Bruyne, isn't it? It's going to be De Bruyne. And then...
Hey, I'll let you into a secret, guys. Grim. It gets pretty easy now.
But I personally want Bernardo in the middle over Gundo.
So do I.
Oh, lovely stuff,
I said this on the stream. I can't remember what it was. Like, I stream. We do so many streams.
Oh, you're about where you are Gundogan's biggest fan, but never put him in your team?
Yeah, but I also think Gundogan's not been playing well recently.
Yeah, we said this the other day, didn't we?
And that I think that proves that I am an honest person.
You are a fair fan, bro.
I am a fair fan. I don't think Gundogan's been playing that well recently. And I'm his biggest fan. So... I don't want to put him in there, bro. I play Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne. I think Haaland starts tomorrow.
Yeah, I think Haaland starts up top, which is very, very easy. Now, wingers-wise, I would like Phil Foden, Jack Grealish. I like
what you're going to get is Riyad Mahrez and Carlos Borges.
Yeah, I'd like right wing Foden, Jack Grealish left wing.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I think that's the most sensible lineup, and you get a bit of Granado in it. Bernardo and Grealish link up. We know they link up quite well. People might be like, "Oh, you're biased. Why are you playing Grealish all the time in your teams?" I don't know, mate.
I've got a suspicion that tomorrow is the day that Jack Grealish finally gets a stat.
I think you're the reason he's not got stats. You know, I think you jinx him. You keep saying he's gonna get it.
He's getting a stat tomorrow.
A stat, not a goal, a stat.
Man don't do stats. I reckon he's getting a stat tomorrow, man. I don't know where it's going to be. I don't know whether it's going to be a yellow card, an assist.
But his name will be on that stat sheet, innit? Like, he's going to get there.
He's getting a stat, man. The guy was like, I don't do stats tomorrow. I promise you guys. Jack Grealish is on the stats list. I don't know what he's going to do. He's got to score a goal at some time. Guys have one goal all season, came against Wolves back in September. This is it, man.
But Almiron's showing him up massively, innit? Like, you know what I mean? Almiron's putting Grealish in the blender.
But the thing is, I said on the Saeed stream, people started laughing at me. I think Almiron should thank Jack Grealish.
Oh, yeah. He gave him that motivation to become a good player, innit?
I mean, Man City
he sparked his career.
Almiron.
Yeah,
we own him.
He's
our player.
It was the biggest. But Newcastle should be thanking us. We've created a worldie for him. You know what I mean?
We have, man. Do we have a buyback on him or what?
Yeah, yeah. So Basically, let us know in the chat. Here's your team. Edison in net. Stones right back with Diaz and Laporte as your centre-backs with Cancelo playing left-back. Rodri, De Bruyne and Bernardo in the midfield. Up top, Erling Haaland, pending his fit. Foden right wing, Grealish left wing. Is that easy dub? Do you know what I mean? Is that the team that you want? What changes would you make?
Yeah, that is an easy dub. Let me tell you something. The team will be completely different to that.
Paul says clear bias that front three.
All right, Paul. What would you play then?
Go on, Paul. You need to give us your option.
We don't actually have that many players that you could swap them for. Who would you... All right then, Paul, go on. Who would you actually play then? Who would you play instead of them front three?
Paul being real quiet right now, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know who else you'd play. People have been slagging off Mahrez all season, so I guess you're not going to pick him.
Alvarez on the wing, but he never plays on the wing. Even when he plays in the same team, he's usually not on the wing. He kind of just like moves up top.
The only thing you could do is drop Grealish, play Foden left and put Alvarez right.
Yeah.
But that's not clear bias, that front three. That's one player. You know what
I mean, if Mahrez plays, so be it. I'm fine with it. End of the day, a team that we put out tomorrow should be good enough to beat Fulham.
Well, like I said to you the other day, Mahrez has had a good season. And I know people want to clash me with that, yeah? People in the chat want to clash, but that is actually true. He's having all right, no, he's not having a good season. That's the wrong word. He's having a
good return on goals.
Yeah, the investment...
Despite playing not at his best.
Right. He's providing Manchester City Football Club with a good return on investment. That's what he's doing. He could be better. The investment could be to the moon. But it's not to the moon. You know what I mean? Still having a good season. But I don't know what else you do. I don't know how you can slag off that front three.
Chris Paulson, Mitrovic, Wildy tomorrow, innit? Facts. Goal of the season is defo soon come. Do you know what I mean? Usually does go against City. Yeah, I like this team. I'm a big backer of this team. I don't know why people would change it. I don't know why Paul wants to change it, why he says it's bias. But he's gone all real quiet since he said it. Do you know what I mean? Paul went missing. Can someone have got any... But he'll be on a carton of milk next. Where's Paul at? Because he went missing after trying to say that we're biased for our front three.
I don't... And realistically, there is only one player that you could swap, and that's Alvarez.
It is literally... You could put Alvarez in on right wing, Foden left wing, instead of Grealish. Paul replied. I didn't see no Paul reply.
That's Paul, where you at?
Paul, where you at, mate? Clear bias at front three. Paul did not reply.
I can't see Paul.
I can confirm that Paul did not reply.
I don't know about that. Fantastic, yes, with a 449. Says 3-1 to the boys. Come on, City. Yes, bro. And Nick Toll says Foden must have pissed in Pep's cereal recently. Well, he was asked about that today, actually, Nick Toll.
Yeah.
And he basically just said everyone's on the bench.
Everyone has time on the bench. Hopefully not tomorrow, though. Hopefully Phil Foden comes back into the side tomorrow. I can see Harry Kendall, mate, spamming is Akanji fit. Watch out, mate, because you get timed out. Akanji, we don't really know if he's fit or not. We don't know the situation. Paul in capital says, I replied. Paul, mate, I can't see your reply, and neither can Lewis. So, Paul, mate, your reply doesn't exist.
Oh, no. I've got it. It does exist.
Found it.
It does. Paul says, yeah, but you lot send for that Cancelo and Freakish can't play together. Statistically, Mahrez has better stats in goal contributions than Grealish. Can I just say something, Paul? I've been backing Mahrez and I get slated for it every time on the stream. I can guarantee you, if you scroll back on the stream, when I just said Mahrez is having a decent season, someone would have slagged me off. I can't win on this.
Yeah, but also you wouldn't play Mahrez in the side.
I wouldn't. Well, you say that.
Bro, I asked you front three and you did not make one case for Riyad Mahrez to start this front three.
No, because I agree with the front three that we've gone with. However, if Paul wants to say, I think Mahrez should start, then I could quite happily play Foden on the left. This is
what I just said. I'm happy for Mahrez. That's what I said. If they want Mahrez to play, I'm fine for Mahrez to play in this game. Like I said, I think that we have enough to beat Fulham tomorrow. I think Mahrez can play, and I think he'll probably score if he does play. Whether or not if we're already winning by then. I mean, everyone always throws that stat in, but yeah, I get what Paul's saying. We do full send all the time that Cancelo and Grealish can't play together. We do say that a lot.
Yes, however, we also say that if Bernardo is the one in there,
it changes.
It's fine.
Yeah, because
if it's Gundogan, then it's a problem. Do we not say that?
Yeah, that is Gundogan stinks it out, like basically a little bit. Joseph Osei Bonsu. Yes, Osei Bonsu, the up and coming left back with a 10. Says watch Pep start Ake, Diaz, Stones, Cancelo, KDB, Rodri, Gundo, Phil, Haaland, Silva. That'll stink, that, mate, if he does, because it'll mean that Cancelo will be playing that right back, right winger role again because Silva will drop deep, guaranteed. It'll stink. It's basically that's the Liverpool lineup, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't the worst. If Silva does play right wing, and he plays right wing.
Alex, why are you spamming John Stones in the chat? He's on the team, mate. He's in the team.
Bro, can I get the siren, please?
Which one? The or the big Donny?
No, the big Donny.
Can I just say this is going to be absolutely dead? This cannot be big news.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no.
We have a reply.
Oh, no.
From Paul.
Oh! Paul replied.
Paul's gone in, mate. He said, listen to this, guys. He said, Paul said, 24 goals last season for City. Guess how many goals Van Persie scored for United in his first season? 30. They play different positions, but this fan base slags off Mahrez every single match day. Can I just say, Paul, I don't.
We don't.
I don't do that.
In fact, we did a Q&A the other week, right? And someone came in the chat and was like, yo, Jordy Lewis, why do you hate Mahrez? And was like, what are you talking about? Bro, we love the guy.
I get slagged off for backing Mahrez.
We love Mahrez, but...
Just saying.
But, you gotta say, like, someone just said, you have slagged Mahrez off. Come off it. We don't slag Mahrez off.
Oh, no, I'm not saying I've never slagged him off. I've never said he's not been shit. You know what I mean? Come on, guys, be real, innit? You
have to be real. Do you know what I mean? Basically, it goes both ways. You got to allow it. It goes both ways. If you could be critical of a player, you can also be, do you know what I mean? You can also praise a player for when they do good. When they do good, you say they do good. When they do bad, you talk about it. We don't go sending hate from in that. But my point is, this season, Mahrez isn't at it. In my opinion, I think I said this to LB yesterday. I said if you said to Mahrez, you're having a good season, he'd probably agree with you in the sense that he's not having a good season. If he was like, I don't think I have a good season, he'd probably agree. He'd probably I don't think I'm having the best years this year, because I personally don't think he's having the best years this year. I know, and that's not a negative thing for Riyad Mahrez. I know he's better than what he's playing like right now.
Yeah.
And he knows that. And we know that. As fans, we know that. We've seen it, bro. We've seen Riyad Mahrez better than what he is right now. Something's off at the moment.
I literally, how much did I back Riyad Mahrez the other day, bro? On that stream.
Oh, the play ratings?
Yeah, I literally backed Riyad Mahrez so much on the play rate. If you don't think that, go and watch the play ratings from the Seville game, right? And watch, yeah? I literally backed the guy so much, and I got sacked off, so can't accept the hate, man. Patience, yes, bro, says Akanji is fit. He just had a dead leg the last game. He ain't going to play this game. I doubt it.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he does play. If he does play at centre back something, I'm actually buzzing because it means that he's back quicker than what I first expected. Because I remember when he went off, I was thinking, oh no, a hamstring injury. But if it is legit just a dead leg, then buzzing.
Yeah. Nick Todd says play 4 in midfield, including Foden. Is that Erling Haaland? And Haaland and Alvarez up top. I mean, you might see Alvarez and Haaland start up top together. You know, I mean, that's not out of the realms of possibility. You know, it happened against Forest. Look how that went. That was a very good game. So it is a possibility that they'll start together. But ultimately, do you know what I mean? Like, if Erling Haaland starts tomorrow, I'm so confident we win the game. Like, if he's in the team, I just back us to win games now because of him. He's our Messi. He's our Ronaldo. He's our Maradona. He's our Pele. That's what it is, bro.
I back us tomorrow. I back us with or without Erling Haaland, to be honest. But I definitely back us with Erling Haaland on the side. That's why I've gone with a score prediction of 4-1. I think that's it. That's good. Raham there says 7-2 if Haaland starts. Be interesting to see if he can get back on his hat trick hype. I feel like it's been ages since we've seen Erling Haaland play football, bro. So
yeah, he's been out for a couple of games, hasn't he? So he's fine. He'll be playing tomorrow. Honestly, did I or did I not tell you guys the other day that he'd be back in training the day after the Seville game? Did I not?
Well, bro, we said this from the last weekend's watch along. People like how serious his injury and that, and we said, well, if he was in contention for last week's game, it can't be as bad as what people are making out, because he was in contention for the game. He just didn't play it, and he didn't play Seville.
Yeah,
because what's the point? There's no point risking it.
No, completely agree. Buzzing, right, so that's the team lineup. You've got our score predictions. I've gone for a 7-2. What have you got again, bro?
4-1.
4-1, so, heavy wins for both of us. We'll obviously be doing our live watch along tomorrow, kicking off at 2 p.m. We'll get that team news reaction. And then, of course, it's Sunday, Super Sunday, 3 streams back-to-back for our Xtra Club members. We got the Arsenal-Chelsea game, which is huge. Aston Villa United, which is very, very interesting. Emery's first game. And then Tottenham versus Liverpool. Massive, massive day of content. Hopefully you guys have booked the whole day off. You can join us for it. I'm looking forward to it very much. But yeah, other than that, man, tomorrow we go again. Can City go top of the league? Nick says, have you guys stopped backing Ake?
No, we were literally just talking about that then. We were talking about how, like, what has Ake done? He's just like, the guy just disappeared. Off the grid. I think he'll play against Chelsea, Ake, though.
Yeah. Nick, you're in all the streams, right? And what we've been saying recently, we've been saying that we think that Nathan Ake can consider himself very unlucky not to be playing. Yeah. I think he's very unlucky not to be playing. I don't think he's put a foot wrong when he's been playing. I think he's been absolutely fantastic. But unfortunately, that base level is just not as good as the others. So if the others are playing well, he's just not going to play because he's not as good as them.
Which is a shame, really.
But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, man. You know what I mean? But absolutely not stop backing him. If he plays tomorrow, you think I'm going to be worried? You think I'm going to be shitting myself? No. I'll be very happy.
Charlie Link says Pep's comments. We spoke about Pep's comments in our press conference stream earlier on. So if you want to go check that out, that's the previous stream from this. Other than that, anything else, bro?
No, it just could be a good day tomorrow. I'd call in sick if he was working, guys, because I think this is going to be a big scoreline.
Although it's not on TV, so if in the UK, then, I mean, allow it.
Still, cancel the work. I think City are going to have the big scoreline. Then we go back to the top of the league. And then we can just sit there and watch the games on Sunday. Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Hopefully, we're at the top and we can put the pressure then on Arsenal going into that Sunday game, because that's big pressure. I see Daps in the chat. Yes, Daps. Hope you're good, mate. It says, salute, brothers. Yes, Daps, bro. Yeah, hopefully we can just enjoy our weekend.
That's it, man.
Just got to get to 5 o'clock tomorrow, get the 3 points in the bag, and then we're done. I mean, we can just enjoy the rest of the football.
Yeah, no, for sure. We'll be live at 2 o'clock tomorrow, guys. Make sure you come and join us. It's going to be a good game. Hopefully, we'll see lots of goals. And the main part, hopefully City can get the 3 points and go to the top of the league. Yes, Nick Toll, I'm looking not to start for Pep and for you now. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. That's the way the cookie crumbles, bro. Appreciate your super chats, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Can City go back to the top of the league? We'll find out tomorrow. See you later.
See you, mates.